Attention people who live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm doing a comedy show on December 12th at the Bottle Rocket Social Hall in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So come check it out if you're in the area. Just search on the internet for Bottle Rocket, Brent Weinbach, December 12th. Or just go to Bottle Rocket's website, just look for it on the internet, and I hope to see you there. Welcome to the Brent Weinbach podcast. My name is Brent Weinbach, and I'm here with musician, filmmaker, and doer of lots of different things, Nick Thorburn. Hi.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. You know, it's a dusty world that we live in, and you've made it through the dust, and you're here.
It was a bit dusty getting over here to this side of town. Yeah.
Yeah.
People drive like maniacs.
Yeah. There's a lot of dust in the wind.
Yeah. It's
people leave. They kind of leave you kind of hanging in the wind, dust.
Yeah, it's a lot like pissing in the wind, too, if you think about it.
That's true, yeah. It's kind of like solid pee that's sort of disintegrated, I guess. That's what dust is, really.
Right.
Dust it's a lot. Dust is us, right, isn't it? Isn't it the people?
I think
dust is the people, isn't it?
We become dust.
But also, our skin becomes dust, right?
I think our skin is made up of millions and millions of pieces of dust.
And also, I guess dust is comprised of fabrics and things that have
sloughed off.
Something, yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of sort of fabric sloth.
Life is dust. If you zoom in close enough to anything, it's just dust.
Dust is life.
Yeah.
And
in dust we trust, I think, is on the dollar bill.
Well, dust, yeah, in dust we trust.
Yeah.
And dust they are particles of the world.
Wow. Yeah, I guess.
Don't you think that dust is particles of the world?
It's beautiful. I mean, that sounds like an ad campaign or something.
Where are you coming from today?
The Dust Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy was picking peaches.
I hate dust, by the way.
Me too.
I
know you do.
I hate dust because
like dust.
I get allergies from dust.
Yeah. You're sensitive.
Yeah, I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive to dust. I want to live in a dust-free world.
Have you seen the movie Safe?
Mike Lee, right?
Not Mike Lee. Todd Haynes.
Todd Haynes. That's what it is. Yeah.
Very good movie.
I haven't seen it, but
don't watch it.
I saw that movie May December kind of more recently.
Good movie.
But I was thinking I should probably see that movie Safe.
I wonder what you'd think of it. It's pretty intense.
I know it's about some sort of.
She doesn't like dust.
Oh, she doesn't like dust?
Very much.
She kind of has hypochondria and stuff?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can really see it here.
What, dust?
Yeah. I got it, though. Oh, there's another one.
I'm not seeing dust in my zone right now.
This is like that Obama interview when he grabbed a fly out of
You are kind of like the Obama of
I
this
think
podcast.
you're like the Obama. That's
oh, really?
Funny. Yeah.
Well, no,
you have an Obama-esque.
I do have Obama qualities.
Yeah.
I do.
You do a good impression.
I sound kind of like Obama.
You do.
Naturally.
Yes, you
and
do.
I also, in some ways, kind of look like him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
I have another friend who looks and reminds me of Obama and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, both of them?
Yeah.
He's like Matthew McConaughey and Obama together.
Yeah, it's a strange, inexplicable thing.
That's kind of interesting. Does he talk like both of them?
Kind of.
How would that sound? I mean, if Obama sounds a little bit like this, well, sort of like this. You know, well, John has a different policy on that. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Obama, and then how does Matthew McConaughey sound?
All right.
Everyone said, yeah, all right. Well, that's the thing about that is I'm Matthew McConaughey. So
you're getting
it's almost like it becomes Bill Clinton, really.
Right, Bill Clinton. Yes.
Well, I mean, Matthew McConaughey almost is Bill Clinton, but mixed with Obama, it's all right. I did not have sex with that woman.
If I close my eyes, it's like my friend Adam.
I did not inhale. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That woman who stays the same age while you get older.
Yeah, that's right.
Dave's
That's right.
confused.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You know, you talking about Hillary.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
what I
that's
think.
right.
That's how I think of Hillary. She stays the same age while I get older. Big Hill. I call it Capitol Hill. I was talking to Capitol Hill the other night. I said, "What you doing on the weekend?" She said, "I'm thinking about going to Burundi." I said, "Hey, that's fine." So she left, and then I called up an old friend of mine, Monica. I said, "Monica, guess who's back?" I don't know. I look at myself in the mirror every day, and I say to myself, "Are you gay?" I don't know. I don't know. What if Bill Clinton did that? He had kind of some sort of identity something crisis.
I'd love him to have some kind of crisis.
Clinton?
I think it's time. I think he's due.
Yeah. Well, he will be. He's next. He's definitely next on the list for identity crisis. Just imagine, because I had this thought about Donald Trump lately, that his middle name is John, so his name, he's DJ Trump.
Right.
Okay, and then I thought, what would DJ Trump look like if he was a DJ?
Right.
And I thought that could be a cool identity crisis for him. Is Donald Trump wearing Jankos,
right,
and wearing, sucking a pacifier, mixing beats. Imagine that for Donald Trump.
Mixing beats in West Palm Beach. I feel like he's halfway there.
He's DJing at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah. What's he playing? I think he's playing Chainsmokers. A lot of Chainsmokers.
Yeah, he's sure, that works, yeah.
But then like musicals probably. Like mashups of like Les Mis with like...
Okay, so you're saying he's kind of like
EDM.
a Girl Talk.
Yeah, he's doing like musical
He's like
mashups.
Girl Talk, but it's...
Girl Talk with Broadway, with Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
That's what I picture.
You picture that for DJ Trump? DJ Trump, yeah.
Maybe DJ Qualls is there too.
Imagine him wearing Jankos, though.
Yeah.
Just imagine him doing something
I feel like
crazy
he kind of already...
Wears Jankos?
Like kind of, spiritually.
Well, he does have kind of big clothing in a way.
He does. He's draped.
He is kind of drapey, yeah.
He's drapey, and his posture is so, it's like he's tilted.
He kind of does this a little bit, right?
He
leans in.
He's a leaner.
He leans in. Sometimes people lean back, but he leans in.
That's right. Into policy.
It's interesting because that's not, because when you lean back, you make people miss you. But he doesn't do that.
No.
Maybe that's why people don't miss him as much.
Right.
It's because he doesn't lean back.
Right.
He needs to lean back.
You should.
And make us miss them.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. He just leans in. But anyway, so you came from the Dust Bowl, and...
Not really.
Where'd you come from?
Well, I came from home. I was playing some basketball earlier today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you athletic? You should be playing basketball with your new height that you got recently.
I know. I recently gained an inch.
Nick just got a new height.
Yeah.
No, you got 2 inches. He gained 2 inches lately.
I grew 2 inches.
That's crazy.
I always thought I was 5'11" and 3/4 for...
3/4. Okay.
For my whole life, but I think I realized I hadn't really measured my height, officially since
junior high.
Since like just after high school. And so recently my girlfriend measured me, and I was delighted to find that I'm 6'1", let's say. And then with shoes, I'm like 6'1.5".
How about that? We have a real athlete, basketball player here, and who really is of the height of a basketball player. 6 foot. I mean, that's a big deal, kind of. Although you probably were rounding up to 6 foot anyway. When you were 5'11".
I was.
And 3/4.
Yeah,
I thought you were just 5'11" straight when you told me that earlier.
No,
but
I mean, I'm 5'11" and I'm straight. I mean, I'm 6 and I'm straight, but
yeah. But now, well, actually, you probably have to be quite straight to get those.
You have to lean back, actually.
You have to lean back to some degree, yeah. And be straight.
Yeah.
You have to be totally straight.
You're looking at yourself.
You look at yourself in the mirror when you're 6'11" and 3/4, and you thought to yourself, "Am I straight?" And you realized you weren't, and then you had to straighten up, and then you got that 6'1" and something. Probably.
Yeah. Which in the world of basketball is actually you're kind of a shrimp.
Hey, tell that to Muggsy Bogues.
5'3". Yeah.
Tell that to Spud Webb.
5'7", I think.
6.
5'6",
I think,
okay.
yeah. Well, and he dunked, by the way.
I know. I think he won the dunk contest.
Isn't that crazy? Those
incredible.
are inspirational people.
Totally.
That, and I'm sorry, I've said this probably 3 times now on the podcast at different times. I think that Muggsy Bogues is the best basketball player of all time because of that.
Because of what he had to overcome.
Of overcoming that height, and he played professional basketball. You know, he was in the NBA
pretty
for
elite level.
11 years.
Yeah, that's
you can't. That's really something because Michael Jordan or whoever or LeBron James
sucks. Yeah, he sucks.
They were born to be basketball players. I mean, they were built that way to be athletes in general. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They were born that way.
Yeah.
So these guys, Muggsy Bogues wasn't born to be a basketball player, really.
Right.
Well, I mean, maybe he was, but just whatever the case may be.
Small height. You can use that to your advantage. Being short, typically your speed is you're faster and you're
right. But then
agile.
Why are there not really any short guys in
short
basketball?
Kings? There's a few, but yeah, they're mostly. You're right. I mean, they're the outliers for sure. And I had that thought the other day watching basketball. I kid you not. I had the same thought. Like how much more you have to overcome to make it to the elite level of professional basketball by being even 6 foot. Like you are. It's against all odds. It is impressive.
So, who do you play with? Who are you playing 1-on-1? Are you playing?
Yeah, just one on none. I'm just playing by myself.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
It's an organized. I'm terrible, but it's just a great
5-on-5.
It's a great 5-on-5 full court.
Half court. Full court.
Full court. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Been playing in this league. There's been many permutations over the years, but in this little organized pickup game for 15 years.
Really? So you've known these? There's guys who come in and out.
People have
and
come
gals
and gone.
Too.
In some eras, there's been really great players. Yeah. Yeah.
Can anybody dunk?
Yeah. There's been some dunkers.
Really?
Yeah, in-game dunks. That's rarer.
And they are taller people.
Yeah, that's intimidating.
Do you get scared when you have to deal with a tall person? Who's taller than you, in fact.
Yes, I don't like it, especially if they're guarding me.
It's scary.
It's just.
Have you ever gotten injured?
Yes, I've had my nose fractured.
No crap.
Yeah, and then I had my finger fractured, a slight break. Earlier this year, I was out for 8 months. So I couldn't play guitar. I couldn't play.
Really?
Basketball.
Oh my gosh, that is
never really could.
That's such a heavy blow when you're a musician and you can't use your hands.
Yeah, it's silly.
Use your fingers
it's silly.
The way you normally use them.
I separated my shoulder playing. My whole shoulder bone was popped out.
And yet you keep coming back.
I love the sweat. I love the sweat. I love the competitive sweat. Do you compete with sweat?
No.
In a sweaty way?
I used to be very sweaty.
Tennis?
I used to play tennis, but I used to also do martial arts.
Really?
When I was younger. I sweat the most when I was doing that,
What kind of martial arts?
Tang Sudo.
Okay, I don't know.
It's Korean.
Okay.
It's a kind of, I guess Taekwondo is a branch from Tang Sudo.
Okay.
And actually, I never hear people talking about this Tang Sudo in the mainstream.
Yeah.
But in the most recent or the last couple seasons of Cobra Kai, they talk about Tang Sudo in there, and I thought, oh wow, that's interesting that they're getting mentioned here.
How high up in Tang Sudo did you get?
I had black.
You got black belt?
Yeah,
for real.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was in it for 10 years, and
you have it reads. You have a kind of dojo mentality.
Yes, discipline is the thing I learned the most from.
You seem
from
disciplined.
That, or it was about. Just mind over matter. That was the main.
Right.
That was the main sort of
takeaway.
Yeah, something. Yeah. So.
But you could also do karate to your enemies. You could.
I think for me, it's more about mental strength.
Okay.
I'm not.
But have you ever had to pull it out? The skills.
I got into a fight at once as an adult.
Really.
And it was so lame. I was 20. I was 24 or something.
Okay.
Maybe 23 even, and. From that I learned I would never want to. I don't want to ever be physical with anybody ever again.
Really?
In that way.
You saw the strength that you had.
I just thought that it was not. It just felt really stupid to be an adult to do that, and it felt like.
But you had to.
No, I didn't have to. No, it was.
You wanted to.
No, I didn't even want to necessarily either. It just.
You needed to.
Maybe that. Yeah, I needed to.
Did you take care of business? Did you put this
No.
guy in his place?
No, and that's not the reason I said I don't want to fight again. It was because, first of all, it'd been a while since I'd done martial arts, but also I just felt like this is not how we solve problems. I don't think.
Some people.
I don't.
Did you solve?
Basically, I from that day on, I thought violence is not the answer.
Nice. That feels also like the main message of martial arts is it's got art in the title.
Right. And it's also, it's it's for performance only.
Yeah.
It should be for performance purposes only.
Right.
But that is the thing really is, I mean, Mr. Miyagi says we don't, do karate for, it's not, what do you do? What is it? Not to fight. It's so you don't have to fight. Right. Or something like that,
Right.
I mean, he was a wise man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miyagi was.
Big guy. Big.
Do you care about the Karate Kid franchise?
No. I only saw the first one as a kid.
You didn't see the second one?
I might have. It might have been on at like my friend's house.
Look, part 3 was definitely on. Well,
is that Hilary Swank?
At your friend's house. No, that's part 4.
3 is big?
Well, no, I remember, I mean, part 2 and 3 got played on TV a lot, but 3 in particular was on all the time.
I wonder why. Do you think they forgot to like register the trademark or something?
I don't know what it was. I think they just really liked Thomas Ian Griffith, who, by the way, you don't know who that is probably, but he played a character in part 3 and he comes back for the TV show. But he actually went to the same Taekwondo place that my friend did.
Whoa. For training.
And that guy's tall. Talk about tall guys. That
Thomas
guy could probably,
Ian Griffith or your friend?
Griffith. Yeah, he could probably dunk. And duck.
He might not duck.
He can't duck as well as you can dunk.
Yeah.
I mean, the better you are at dunking, the worse you are at ducking.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you can either duck or dunk. You can't do both. Really.
No. Yeah. It's harder. But you have to duck when you're tall through doorways.
Do you have that problem?
No, but tall people who can dunk do.
Oh, yeah?
Because they have to.
That's true. They do. They are
ducking.
Actually, you know what? Tall people duck a lot.
They duck a lot.
They dunk and they duck. Now, they do. I guess they do. They're probably ducking more than, say, someone like me. Or
and they're probably ducking more than they're dunking if you think about all the times they're presented with the opportunity to dunk versus all the times they're walking through a doorway.
You're right. Actually, it's not like this.
No.
It's like
more ducking.
This. Yeah. It's just one graph.
Right.
It's just one big graph.
I had a white belt. I was in Cheeto-Roo brand of
Cheeto-Roo. Okay, that's with the tiger, right? Is involved with that?
Yeah, I don't remember. Right.
It's
karate. I was probably like 10 or something.
I mean, not tiger. I mean cheetah is what I meant. It's with the cheetah.
Oh, is it?
Cheeto-Roo?
Cheeto-Roo, yeah.
Cheeto-Roo?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I was 10, but I couldn't get past. I got white belt 3 stripes, and like I was always just trying to get to the next.
Damn, that's a long way to get to yellow.
They were making me work for it. I got one at a time. It depends how good you were. Some people advanced right away to yellow.
I've never heard of stripes for white. I've never heard of white stripes.
Yeah, well,
but
they just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall.
Is that right?
Yeah,
the 2 of them.
I believe so. Mm-hmm. I don't think she was there though.
Really?
I don't think so.
Is she not? She's very.
She avoids the public eye.
Is that right?
Yeah. Interesting person.
Their names are not really white, right? Those are stage names.
Hers was, and he married her and took her name.
Is that right? Is that white?
That's white. That's about white. But his real name was not, but he adopted that name. He legally took the name.
Is that right?
Hers was.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yep.
The white stripes, I've never heard of that for belts.
It might have been just because I was so bad. They just needed some, and I got to white belt 3 stripes, and I was like, and I had to do the presentation for the sensei.
I'm sorry, what was it? Taekwondo?
Cheeto-Roo, karate.
Cheeto-Roo, yeah, right.
Karate. So I got up there and I was doing my moves, and they said, "You're not ready for."
They said that.
So I stuck at white belt 3 stripes, and then I just stopped. I got into boxing.
I didn't realize you were such an athlete here, that you got into boxing too.
I was lost. I was looking for something.
How many years did you do boxing for?
Not long, probably a year.
Oh, okay. Did you get punched?
I got punched, but I did knock a guy to the ground, but he tripped over it. His feet got
I see.
tripped up, but I knocked him down.
Yeah.
But I was only 11.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you so you played basketball, you've done some martial arts to some degree, fighting.
Minimal degree.
And anything else? I bet you play tennis. I can see that.
I'm terrible at tennis,
Oh,
but I
really?
really love squash. Have you ever played squash?
I can see you. I have never played it, but I can see you playing it.
Squash. I don't think I'm very good because I think if you're good at squash, you're not running around too much.
You know what seems like it could be fun, and I've never played it, is badminton.
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 Oh yeah, you're not supposed to pronounce the T-O-N, right? Badminton.
Oh, well, that's if you're Cockney.
Okay.
Badminton. Bottle. Yeah, you got to get your bottle and play badminton. Badminton.
It's a really weird. To me, it's the weirdest. It feels like a pretend, like training for another sport or something. This shuttlecock that is so slow.
That thing is interesting to me, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's called
a shuttlecock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is cool because
it's kind of cool.
You can hit it, and it kind of comes down slow.
Yeah,
you can really aim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I kind of like that.
It is actually.
It's kind of
cool.
neat. It's almost like tennis in slow motion or something.
Yeah,
or it's like kind of like the Matrix. It's like you're in the Matrix.
Yeah, bullet time.
You know, bullet time. Yeah,
shuttlecock bullet time.
That's kind of neat. I've never played.
We should play.
Is
there a badminton court?
Well, what does a badminton court look like?
I don't know.
Is it the same as a tennis court?
I think maybe.
Okay, the only difference, the rackets are different, right?
They're tiny. They're thin.
They're little.
They're little.
They're really small rackets.
Really. I mean, I think they're regular size. They're just slender.
Where in Canada are you from? Vancouver?
Vancouver Island.
Oh, Vancouver Island, right.
Yeah.
And do Vancouver Island people kind of think they're different than Vancouver people?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a different culture.
Very different.
How so? Is Vancouver? Could you compare that to somewhere else?
I could say that it's a big island. Let's say you're driving from LA to San Francisco. That's kind of the length of the island. So it's this quite large landmass.
Is the culture there more islandy?
Parts of it. Some of it is very, focused on nature and the kind of outdoor, rural kind of community. And some of it is, you have your kind of rednecks and your hippie sort of dichotomy, I guess. So, and sometimes there's weird crossover where the hippies have kids that become rednecks, In high school, that was my experience.
It's rednecky.
A lot of the bullies were rednecks, but they were named like Spirit was one of the big bullies.
Maybe because you come from this redneck area, that's why you're such a blue boy now.
Maybe. Oh, because I'm wearing blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You should go.
Spirit?
Spirit.
That was the name of your friend?
No, he was my bully.
Your bully's name was Spirit?
He tormented me. And he was...
Your spirit bully?
He was my spirit animal.
He was your spirit bully.
My spirit bully.
We don't... on Vancouver Island, they don't have spirit animals. They have spirit bullies.
Yeah.
And that was yours?
Yeah. Spirit. He did apologize.
Did he?
Years later, out of high school, he came up to me at a party on the island, on Quadra Island.
On the island.
On the island. And he said, sorry I was an asshole to you.
Did he, was he the same age as you or was he older?
Yeah, I think he was a year older, perhaps. Yeah.
What did he do to you? Where did he touch you?
All over. I mean, they shoved me in lockers and
wait, really?
Slammed my head into
you
the
got
locker.
that? You got shoved in the locker?
Yeah, I got it all. Yeah.
In high school?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
In middle school it was worse, like spit on and choked.
Yeah.
There was this girl who had for some reason, I feel like I've told the story way too many times, but she had a garbage bag. I don't know why she had a garbage bag, but the teacher left the class, the math teacher left the classroom, and she just picked up the garbage bag and wrapped it around my neck and started choking me. What? And at which point everyone in the classroom just started laughing and applauding.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Tough. Yeah, it's tough stuff. But
wait, that was your bully? Was this woman?
No, I had a bunch.
Or this
there was
girl?
A bunch.
I guess?
She was. I forget.
She was one of
name.
them.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of many spirit bullies. And did you? Okay, so you got spit on.
Oh yeah.
You got pushed in the locker, head slammed in the locker.
Yeah.
What did you look like? I mean, what was going on? What were you wearing?
I think they thought I was kind of wearing what you're wearing, actually.
What's so bad about this?
Well, ask Spirit.
Oh, you were wearing red.
No, I was wearing corduroy.
Okay.
And I think I wore like a lot of my sister's clothes. So I wore a shirt that said Bacon because it was her boyfriend's band in at the time. And so I thought it was cool. And I was like, oh, maybe this is cool. And I wore, and then so my nickname became Bacon for like 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was going to be cool. It's like, this is a band. I don't know.
Right,
this is
right,
my
right.
sister's boyfriend's band.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I mean,
Bacon.
did you rub people the wrong way?
I was new in town. We had just moved back to the island from northern British Columbia. And so I was 14, and I think people I was just a shy, quiet kid, and I think people just saw that as weakness and pounced.
What was your hair like?
Well, I went to get a haircut. This is one of the problems. First couple of days back to school, I went to get a haircut, and I wanted just, a trim, and I asked for kind of a fade, like just to fade it, and she started giving me a mushroom cut, the hairdresser.
Say what?
Like
a mushroom. I know what it is.
Yeah.
Like a bowl cut.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
bad, right?
Why would you? You didn't say you wanted that.
I didn't.
You said I want to fade.
I wanted to kind of fade, and she gave me a mushroom cut, and then.
Oh no.
And then I saw it happening in the mirror, and I said, you know what? Can you just shave my head actually? And then so I showed up, wearing these baggy thrift store clothes and a shaved head, and I think they thought I was trying to act tough, like a skater or something. And so that was just a target.
Oh, none of them were skaters?
There a lot of them were, yeah. Skate culture was big.
But you looked like a poser to
I
them.
looked like a poser. That was the problem.
Your head was shaved or buzz cut?
A buzz cut.
Okay.
Buzz cut.
Did you have and you were wearing baggy pants?
Baggy corduroys.
Oh, baggy corduroys,
Yeah.
right? Were they thick corduroys or were they
Thick,
regular?
yeah,
just
they're
regular?
thick, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That big kind.
I know those thick ones. I
Yeah,
remember them. I
they
saw
were-
them.
yeah.
I never wore them.
I did. They were comfortable.
In fact, I would beat anybody up who would wear those. No,
yeah,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
true.
I'd want to beat them up, but I told myself it.
Right.
Yeah, I thought-
Strength. That's where your mental strength comes from.
Yeah, no, I did get it. I did get a lot of discipline from karate or
Yeah.
whatever martial arts. No, did you? Okay, so I can't imagine people. To me, the idea of bullies in high school doesn't compute to me. I guess because bullies was something I experienced in elementary school.
Yeah.
An older grade. I mean, there's a big range of kids in elementary school. It's kindergarten through 6th grade. It was when I was back in my day.
Yeah.
And I remember being in first grade. What was it? Yeah, first grade, and getting bullied by a 4th grader. Who at the time would seem a lot older.
Yeah.
And then, in junior high, there's maybe some bullying a little bit, but by high school, I just feel like everyone that seems immature to bully somebody or something like that. Even though you see it in the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anybody to get bullied in high school or be a bully in high school.
It started to taper off for sure as like by 10th grade was the last year, and then 11th grade it was like tapering off. People were you just kind of find your little people. I met a little punk kid, and he kind of took me under his wing. And
oh, really?
Yeah. He had a mohawk, and he was like giving himself stick and pokes in the.
When you say little punk kid, he was older than you.
He was a year older than me.
So he's not little.
Well, he was little. He was probably 16, right? That's pretty little.
Yeah, I know, but you're one to talk. You're probably 15.
Yeah, I was. But I remember that's when I mostly got left alone. There was one guy who punched me in the head really hard.
You got into fights?
No, he just walked up.
You got beat up.
He just walked up and punched me.
Really?
Because I was
That's crazy.
I was crossing the street on my walking home, and he was in his van. He was like this older kid. I think he was a real creep. I wish I could remember his name, but I think he was like a predator, like a sexual predator.
Really?
Yeah.
He tried to touch you?
No, not me, but
Oh.
I think he was doing that.
He wanted to put his finger in something of yours?
In my socket, yeah.
One of them, yeah.
But he was at the wheel, and he started revving the engine, and I made a like, oh, I'm so scared. I don't know why. I was just trying to. I challenged him at the crosswalk, and then the next day he like ran up on me.
Wow.
And after school, he like waited for me, and he just
Really?
he just cold clocked me and was like, just like she's like, but next time it's not going to be so gentle.
Were you kind of a
Mouthy?
bad boy?
No, I was getting kicked out of class.
Did you use drugs in high school?
Not really.
Did
no.
you use them in your 20s?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you were you you get into trouble at all?
I got kicked out of lots of classes and sent to detention.
For what reason?
I was just acting like a little fool. I was just being a clown a little bit, or getting other people to be the clown, like
Instigator,
climbing out of windows and stuff.
By the time you were a senior, did you rule the school? Or were you still
No,
an
but
outcast?
I definitely was like left alone. I don't remember. It was so long ago. You know?
I remember every little detail.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially high school. I mean, high school, I remember everything since I was 3.
Do you have a photographic memory?
I don't know. I mean, what does that mean?
Well, I guess being able to remember specific details and events and days.
Sure. No, I mean, I can't tell you precise dates.
But you don't have no one ever comes to you and says, "Remember that time when you were 8 when we drove to see grandma and you pissed your pants or something."
I remember stuff like that. But sometimes there's some occasions where people say, "Hey, you remember we saw this movie in the theater?" And I said, "I don't remember seeing this movie." But I do remember, I have lots of memories from being young and saying, "Oh, remember Easter once when we did this?" Or whatever. Yeah. You don't?
Yeah, no, I do. I think.
How far back do you remember?
I can go to the crib.
You remember the crib?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not have memory of the crib.
Yeah, I got crib memories, and I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
What anything come to mind?
Just foggy, but I'm like.
You remember just being in the crib.
Yeah.
And looking up at whatever, maybe.
And I'm in my house on Pico. No, it was a crib. I remember grabbing onto the but I was in a crib until I was 8. So.
No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. No, I was probably 2, I would guess.
Well, yeah, right. 2 is
is that too late? Maybe I was 1.
No.
When
2,
do you leave a crib?
Yeah, when do you leave the crib? I think 2 sounds. I think I can imagine 2.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems late to be
in a crib.
Now that I think about it, maybe not.
I don't know. I think that
I feel like you could climb out of a crib at 2.
That's probably really true.
Yeah.
I don't know now that you come to think of it. I can't remember. I have little brothers who I'm significantly older than, and they were in cribs. I remember the time when they were in cribs.
Yeah.
But I can't remember when they transferred out of the crib. All I do remember, one of the striking memories I have from their days in the crib is coming home one day, and they had poo-eating grins on their faces.
Literally?
There was poo on their cheeks, and it was everywhere on the. They had they're twins, and they had the 2 cribs. Poo everywhere, and they had eaten it too.
Whose poo?
They both did it.
Okay.
As a twin thing. It was some weird twin psychic thing where they both said, "Yeah, we're gonna." I mean, psychically, non-verbally, we're gonna go poo all over the place and eat it. It was crazy.
Whoa.
It was crazy. They both decided to do that. I remember coming there and seeing them smiling. Well, one of them at least. I just remember one of them smiling.
A literal
and
poo
it was
eating.
Poo eating. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Poo eaten. And how did that make you feel?
I just thought it was crazy.
How old were you?
I was, I don't know, probably around 10 or something.
Okay.
You know? And they were, anyway, it was just crazy. I just thought it was crazy.
Sounds scary, actually.
Well, I thought it was kind of funny, I guess,
Yeah.
And I just thought it was crazy that they both did it, It
Right.
wasn't just one of them. They both said, I mean, probably, I don't know who instigated it, but maybe someone started it and then the other person, said, "Yeah, okay, I'll do that."
The other person, the other sibling.
And then the other entity, whatever. One of the entities started it. Those are my spirit brothers. They're 2 entities,
And do they have any health issues with the eating of?
I don't know.
Seems
they
like
always
some E. coli.
One of them. No, I don't know. That didn't. I think back then their poo was pretty pure.
Right.
It didn't really have as many toxins.
Right. It's clean.
You can actually eat your own. You can eat baby's poo. It's fine.
Yeah. Some people, it's probably a delicacy in some areas of town.
It's kind of just basically like eating hummus.
Right.
Newborn baby poo though does not stink apparently. So from what I've experienced maybe, and also what I've heard, is it
Yeah.
doesn't stink. It's not super dark,
Yes.
and
It's whitish
you can
almost.
you
I
can
think.
you can eat it. You can use pita bread with it, and
okay.
it's fine.
That's an official.
I think that
You're
I
sanctioning.
think I saw that on
Okay.
Yahoo. Yeah.
One of my other early memories is seeing Pooh quite young, probably just potty trained, but I must have missed the bowl because I have this vision of it on the floor, and it was glowing. It was like bluish, greenish.
You have a memory of a glowing poo.
Yeah, greenish, bluish glow.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is a crib day?
Crib era, yeah.
Crib era.
Yeah.
And well, that's interesting. I've never seen that color before.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of different colors too.
But also, I think when you're that young, maybe everything is kind of, you
It's
hear,
exaggerated,
or you hear that
amplified.
like a young infant or child's view of the world is actually kind of similar to like a psychedelic experience.
Oh, that okay. Well, it's a very pure experience of the world. You
Like
don't
the
have
poo.
language to filter it.
Right.
Language. When you learn language, you don't experience things or process things as purely as you do when you don't have language to process.
Totally.
It. You're just purely processing it based on the visceral qualities that it is. And you can't. It's interesting how language dilutes our experience of something. Because we. I see this as blue, and we have ideas of what blue is. But before I knew what blue was or the word blue, I would just be experiencing that as whatever it is. It's just something, you know? And I'm probably experiencing that differently than someone else experiences it who doesn't know blue too. We're just so it's interesting how we need language to communicate with each other, but we do sacrifice our true selves to do that to some degree.
Whoa.
Right?
We need to sacrifice ourselves?
Well, we sacrifice our true selves
Okay.
to communicate with to be part of a community, to be part of,
Right.
by sharing truths with people or something like that, we sacrifice some of ourselves. We have to become part of
The collective.
society or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you were on some like Noam Chomsky level of
Well,
linguistics.
I'm
there.
sure that probably, I don't know if Chomsky did, but I'm sure somebody like Derrida or probably Foucault or somebody like that probably talks about this, I'm not getting this from myself. I'm sure I read that somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably Derrida.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you do a lot of things, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show. You do music, obviously.
Badminton.
You're thinking about badminton.
Thinking about it.
And
Circling it.
what if Paddington did badminton?
That's a mashup.
Imagine that. That would be cute.
Yeah.
Right?
It would be really cute. Him jumping for the...
Just imagine him playing badminton or any sport, but badminton in particular. Yeah. Because imagine that cock draw, whatever it's called. What is it called?
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock. It's just coming out slow, and then the bear is just looking at it, and he's cute. All right. Anyway,
Really
you do a lot of things, but one thing you're doing is part of the reason why you're here is you're involved with an event.
Yes.
That is happening on December
8th, which is a Monday,
at the Terragram Ballroom.
Yes. And you're involved too.
And I'm involved as well. I feel like you're more involved, no?
Slightly. Yeah.
You've worked with this organization for a while, right?
I do so
tell me about it.
Yes. So SELA is the name of the organization. It's a 501 nonprofit that is
501. Now that's the button up.
That's
the button up fly?
Red tag Levi's.
Okay.
Yeah. But red you wouldn't necessarily notice because you don't see color. You don't have a name for it yet.
Right,
so it's just
sure.
kind of an experience.
Yeah.
But I don't know what 501c means. It's just what people say when they're saying it's nonprofit. But
okay.
It's led by volunteers. It's a community-driven, volunteer-driven organization. With people in the neighborhood. It's like neighbors, and it's an outreach program. So it's basically volunteers will go out into the community and check on the unhoused neighbors, and there's an on-site location where vulnerable people or unhoused folks can come and have showers and get food, and there's clothing, and there's a movie playing. It's just like a little hangout, pop-in, pop-up on Saturdays. And so
Popeye. They play Popeye, Robert Altman's Popeye,
I wish
starring
they
Robin
would.
Williams.
Yeah.
That's one of the movies.
It's a great movie, a little bit druggy, but a really good.
Druggy?
I think they were all on cocaine.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Including Altman himself?
big time. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where
But
do you know that from?
lore. I don't
Okay.
know. But it's good. I mean, it's really. I love the music.
Who played
too.
Brutus in that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. Okay.
The music's really good. So they probably have played Popeye. You'd imagine. It's been going on for about 9 years now, I think. 10, coming on 10 years. SELA, the organization.
And you've been working with them?
For a couple, volunteering for maybe 3 years now, regularly.
What got you into that?
I think I just saw people in Los Feliz, the neighborhood I live in. I just saw vulnerable people who were ignored. You know, you walk by a person that's living on the street or living outside, and we're so conditioned, it's so normalized that we just kind of walk by. And we might feel bad. We might, I don't have any money, or here's $1 or something, but it doesn't go beyond that. And I felt like something was really broken, and there's these cracks in the system, obviously, that might be intentional and might not be. But either way, there are these cracks in this system of ours. And what SELA does is kind of fill in those cracks as a way to kind of...
SELA kind of wipes those cracks.
It kind of it's a crack wipe, not a crack pipe. SELA stands for Silver Lake, Echo Park, Los Feliz, Atwater, and Hollywood.
Yeah.
So it services those communities. And it's a really amazing organization with really amazing people who just want to look out for our neighbors. You know, I mean, I think there's just such a thin line between
love and hate.
Between love and hate, between ourselves, between my life and someone who is living outside. Like there really is a very thin line that separates us, and it's just such an important reminder, not to get serious, but it's an important reminder to remember that these are human beings, and they deserve dignity and our humanity. And so we are, my friend Peter, who I'd done a benefit show many years ago back in New York. He was a booker at Knitting Factory. I ran into him recently, and I had just come from volunteering, and so I was wearing the SELA shirt. And he was like, I know that. What is that? I just looked them up. What's the deal with SELA? And I told him about it. He's like, I'm trying to organize a clothing drive, and I want to direct it towards SELA. And so that was the...
So he... independent of SELA, wanted to do something. All right.
Yes, this is all Peter's. He's been the engine of this whole thing. I'm just
see.
kind of like his man on the inside, I guess, who is connecting him to the director, Sarah, of SELA, who's an awesome person. And, you know, I'm helping him get the roster, and but he's really done so much work putting it together. But it's going to be a great event, and I'm excited to see you in particular. I'm a big fan.
It's a pretty big lineup.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of performers.
I don't know.
Comedians, musicians.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yes. I think, maybe some magicians, but I'm...
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
think
magic
just
too. And this is it's on December 8th.
Monday. 6
It's
p.m.
6 p.m. doors.
6 p.m. doors, but, you know, it could go long. So I think the idea is to prepare for that, to have it... Yeah.
Start early?
6 doors, but probably...
It's going to be pretty tough for the
6:30.
comedians going on later, huh?
I think comedians are going to go on the early... Look, you got to talk to Peter, but I think it's going to transition into music at a certain
That makes
point.
sense
For
it to be more music at the end.
And you could
like on the
do...
second
Maybe
half.
you could do Michael Jackson act.
Yeah.
I do like that a lot.
Yeah, I do feel a little I don't know, slighted that the new Michael movie
didn't feature you.
It doesn't have me in it.
No,
You know, has his nephew instead.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, what gives? You know.
Well,
what gives? Jafar Jackson? Come on now.
That trailer looks insane. It looks like whatever. It looks crazy to me. It looks like a kind of a fake movie, doesn't it?
It is reminiscent of something that you might see on VH1 to some degree. You know, one of those unauthorized. There was that movie, that Michael Jackson movie. Remember, it was a made-for-TV movie.
Okay.
There's something about that. Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
Or do you mean it looks kind of artificially intelligent?
Yeah, it has that
generated.
AI kind of. Yes, but also it's just harder to tell these days what's real.
Right. Nothing seems real in a way.
Yeah. Which is why which is to bring it back to Sela. I think being one of the big
get real
things is to get people coming to the show to come out and volunteer, because we are really low with volunteers.
Really?
And yeah, we're struggling, and it really gives you a grounding sense of what's real and what's important, and not to be too serious, but I think it benefits the volunteer as much as it does the participant who you're checking in on. It's a really mutual, a really beautiful thing, and I hope people come to the show sign up and come out.
So yeah, it's a benefit. It's a clothing drive.
Yeah,
and it's at 6 or 7 p.m. on Monday, December 8th, and it's got. And you're going to be doing music? I
think so, if there's time. But yeah, Cold War Kids and Juliana Barwick and Neil Hamburger. I mean, it's a really
comedy-wise. I think Tim Heidecker is doing
Tim's
it.
on the bill.
I'm doing it. Corey Lacosic, Frankie Quinones. I think. Two Wet Crew. I think they're going to show a video. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's a lot of people. I mean, a lot of performers.
You'll get
your money's worth. Yeah,
big time.
I mean,
no refunds.
You'll get your money's worth even without the entertainment.
Yes.
By just having it go towards a good cause.
Totally.
But you get a bonus perk, which is the entertainment.
That's right. And, that's right.
And it's probably going to be a 3-hour show. Or something.
It's probably going to run. I can't imagine
4 hours.
It's probably
there's 28 performers, I think.
Is there 28?
Well, including the host.
With more to be announced.
No crap.
No, maybe.
There's more than that.
We got a couple big ones in the pipe.
And maybe you can say them in the extended part of this episode.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to plug before we go into the extended portion of this show?
Not a goddamn.
There's
thing.
No.
I guess
Nick Thorburn projects cooking here.
There's things cooking, but nothing
to
promote yet. But you know, Islands has an extensive back catalog, and that's always available for anyone who wants to listen.
Check out Islands. What's the website for Islands Band?
I don't think
islandsband.com.
I don't think we renewed our domain, but I think just
websites are going out, huh?
I think we're done. Yeah, I think websites are done.
They
I think
are
the internet's kind of done.
That's kind of well, the internet's becoming something else. It's going to become something else where it's not something we go to for as purely entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
we'll just go on here to watch to look at fictional information or just fictional stuff.
Yeah, and then all the comments, it's hard to parse what's real.
What's real? Well, that's the thing is the internet will become a thing where you go to say, I'm not going here to check in with reality. It's more, it's like an escapism thing. You just go there to sort of see things that might stimulate your mind in some way or another. Or
I think it needs to be regulated. I think we all need to just have limited access, maybe. I think that might be the solution.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can talk about this in the bonus.
I have limited access to some degree. I mean, I don't access.
That's by choice.
I don't access it by.
Is that part of the karate, the taekwondo mindset?
I don't know. Maybe Tong Sudo.
Discipline, Tong Sudo.
Yeah, let's just say it is. That's how you want to get a black. That's why you had those 3 stripes. Because they knew that you were going to be too connected to the internet.
Right.
I don't know.
They knew back in '92.
But look, I'll mention this again. If you're in the Pittsburgh area on December 12th, which is a Friday. Does that make sense? 8 is Monday, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12th is a Friday. I'm doing a show at the Bottle Rocket Social Hall in Pittsburgh. If you're in the area, come on out, and I hope to see you there.
Yeah,
Please do.
Don't miss it.
You're gonna want to. You're gonna want to see.
You're gonna
that.
want to see what he's.
If
got.
you're in that area, you know.
Or if you're not.
If you want to carry on with us to the extended portion of the show, you can go to patreon.com/poundcast, POUNDCAST. You also get the episodes a couple days early, and Nick is going to maybe hint at some surprise guests that might be.
I got a couple of big doozies for the patrons, so stick around or hop on.
If you want to watch the show on video, you can go to youtube.com/@Brent Weinbach podcast. And thank you to Brian Granillo, who is behind the boards today. And thank you to the Improv Studios for hosting us here. And thank you to Jack Birch for his help behind the scenes as well. I think that's it. My name is Brent Weinbach. The show is the Brent Weinbach Podcast. We'll see you next week, or we'll see you in the extended portion of the show in just a moment. Bye-bye. Thank you to Nick, and thank you, Nick Thorburn. And check out the SELA benefit.
Yeah, Google SELA Terragram, SELAH. I don't know what the but it's a Ticketmaster. It's a Terragram ballroom event, so it's just Google it.
You Google it, you find the info. You can't miss it. There's 28 performers.
Yeah,
you know,
someone you know is performing.
Someone you like. At least one person you like is going to be on it. Mm-hmm. Okay, bye.